Coulter Mackesy might be the most disgusting shooter in college lacrosse. He can release from any angle in a fraction of a second, tallying 64 points in 2024, earned him preseason second-team All-American honors. With him leading the pack, Princeton also brought home the Ivy League championship. In this video, I'll uncover all the secrets of Mackesy's game so you can play just like him. I promise if you stick around to the end, you will score more goals in 2025. Let's get into it. Here, Mackesy shows how he can score more goals from X. When Mackesy initiates, I want you to notice the defender's positioning. He's shading heavily to the left side and leaves this lane open. Even though Mackesy has the pick to his right, the better option is to take the top side and go. Since the defender's out of position, Mackesy doesn't need any fancy dodges. He just runs to the top side and catches the defender off guard. In this position, it'll be hard to take the top side, so he's to redirect his dodge. Mackesy can beat his man because of the timing of that redirect. Right as Mackesy feels the check on his hip, he rolls back. When defenders throw checks, they tend to stop their feet, making it a perfect opportunity to roll away. With little angle, he uses a jump shot to tuck this goal. This works so well because the timing messes with the goalie. The keeper expects Mackesy to immediately shoot, but this little jump changes the tempo. Mackesy also releases at the top of his shooting motion, creating even more deception. This time Mackesy shows the trick to getting more goals using picks. Mackesy initiates his dodge in the high alley with the downfield pick. Now look at where Mackesy is in relation to this pick. He's around 10 yards out and away from it. So in this position, his main focus has to be moving his defender near the pick. To do this, Mackesy drives right at his defender, forcing him to backpedal towards the pick. When the defender is level with the pick, Mackesy can shift into moving down the alley. The timing of this practically forces the defender to get under the pick, which creates space for Mackesy. The last key of this clip is instead of continuing down the alley, Mackesy pulls up from deep and shoots. Think about this. You created all this space to work with. What's the worst thing you could do? Well, that would probably be running back towards the defender. So in this position, continuing down the alley would be doing exactly that. That's why Mackesy pulls up from deep for the shot. If you want to learn to shoot like this, check out the G League Attack Blueprint, which will give you the exact drills and plan to get you there. This time Mackesy shows how he can sting corners from any angle. The thing to notice is what Mackesy is doing off ball. As the midi is dodging, Mackesy is fading away, creating space from his defender. Now when Mackesy receives the ball, he only has half a second to release. With this time and low angle, this seems impossible. Mackesy can still somehow sneak this by. The key is how he plays with the levels. Mackesy catches this ball high and drops his stick as he releases. The goalie doesn't bite low, but his stick is slightly more concealed in this position and lets him change levels to sting the corner. Now, if you're watching this as a player, please understand that Mackesy is one of the best players in the world at this. He has ridiculous wrist strength and has practiced this release thousands of times. So don't go into a game and sling a load of highs with no angle because chances are it won't work and your coach will hate you. I'm all for being creative, but be smart. This time Mackesy shows the trick that will increase your shooting percentage in every dodge. Mackesy starts in the center of the field, and the first thing I like is how he assesses the field. His body's relaxed and he's ready to feed, but this also gives him the opportunity to catch the D-mid off guard. By dragging one way and then quickly splitting the other, he gets a step on the D-mid. Since he's in the middle of the field, he has complete freedom to operate, so he can choose either alley to dodge down. When he feels pressure from the D-mid, he rolls away, creating separation. Now 90% of players would shoot this, but Mackesy understands this one key principle. When you get into a shooting position as an attackman, most defenders will kind of give up. They'll still be in the play, but they think you're going to release quickly, so they won't make it in time to throw a check. You can use this to your advantage, like this clip, and continue down the alley, increasing your shooting angle. Notice how Mackesy tucks his stick and attacks downfield for the shot. This time Mackesy shows how sweeps can get you more goals this year. Mackesy initiates the low wing and has a pick to his left. Being so far out from the cage, it's unrealistic to think that Mackesy can get free hands to shoot right off this pick. The goal of this pick is to slow down the defender and give Mackesy a step so he can shoot somewhere else in the field. As he comes around the pick, the separation is created. Notice how Mackesy doesn't lean in. He wants to keep this space until he moves into a deadly position. Having that space though makes the defender uncomfortable, so he overextends to close it. Now Mackesy knows he has the advantage with the pull on his back hip. By throwing this little rocker, it puts the pole into an even deeper trail position, giving Mackesy the lane to knife into. He can then shoot through contact for the goal. I'm excited to see what Mackesy can do in the 2025 season, and I believe he will easily be in the running for the Torton Award. If you want to play like Mackesy, check out the G League Blueprint on screen or in the description. It'll give you the exact drills and plan to become a top recruit. Thank you so much for watching.